Hi, this is Alicia McDaniel from artforthecreativesoul.com and Alicia McDaniel FineArt.com, and I'm here with a fun video in which I share techniques on how I create coloring page art. This sheet is from my coloring book entitled Sophisticated Ladies in Hats Coloring Book, and these are the type of techniques that I use to facilitate coloring book parties. So today I'm going to use a coloring sheet that I removed from the book, watercolor pencils, a paintbrush and water cup, an 8-inch by 10-inch sheet of colorful scrapbook paper, glue, paper gemstones and stickers, and a towel for my brush. So the first thing that I'm going to do is pull out some of the brown watercolor pencils from my set and test them around the edge of the paper to figure out which colors I want to use to color in the skin tone. I am going to cut the face out from the surrounding background, so this is a great place for me to test those colors out. Once I choose the colors that I want to use for the skin tone, I'm going to go ahead and start coloring in the face using really short strokes. So I'll start with one color brown, and as you will see throughout the video, as I move towards various areas such as under the neck or around the side of the nose or under the hat, I'll use a darker brown to create shadows. This helps me to create the look of three-dimensionality. So I'm just using very short, quick strokes to color in the face, the neck, and the chest. Once I finish coloring those areas, I'm going to color in the other details such as the eyes and the lips and then the hat. Now that I've finished coloring in each area of the face and the hat with the watercolor pencils, I'm going to now brush over each area with a dampened brush. So I'm wetting my brush in some clean water and just now painting over each area that I've colored. This is going to help smooth out some of those coloring strokes that I started with, and it's going to also help that brown or any other area that I've colored look deeper. I really enjoy using watercolor pencils because you can layer them, you can mix them together, and I like that you can use them dry or wet. So I'm just going to take my time now and paint over each area of the face. I'm making sure that my brush is not too wet, which is why I'm using the towel. The towel will also help me keep the brush clean. Once the illustration is dry, I'm going to cut it out and then glue it to a pretty piece of scrapbook paper. I've cut this scrapbook paper down to an 8-inch by 10-inch size so that I can fit it into a frame, because that's one of the fun things that we like to do at coloring book parties, is we like to frame our final work. So I'm going to also go further and embellish this piece by adding paper gemstones. I'm going to use a little bit of glue to make sure that the gemstones adhere to the surface properly, and I'm going to put them on the hat, on the necklace, and on the earring. Finally, I'll add an inspirational sticker to the top of the piece. I really enjoyed creating this coloring page art today. You can purchase this book and many of my other coloring books by visiting artforthecreativesoul.com or AliciaMcDanielFineArt.com. I hope that you take your coloring pages to the next level by turning them into art.